Creating all those goals at the beginning of the year is great, but now where do you put them? I have a great system that I use, and I'm going to show you how today. Let's flip it on over to Asana. This is my favorite tool, and that's why I want to share it with you all today. I'm going to show you two ways that I use it. I'm going to show you how I am planning my content and also how I am using it to plan all of my upcoming goals for this coming year, along with keeping track of all those little parts and pieces that you have building up to creating your brand and your strategy. So the way I set this up for our guidebook, so a guidebook is really just everything that we need. It's our branding messaging, our materials, our tech stack. I've got financial, legal information. I have where we order stuff from. I have my affiliate links, and I have anything that I'm doing, I keep track of. This is our member vault. This is our member site. So this kind of keeps track of what we need to do. It's our access. So it's sort of like the quick links that you need every day, something that you use to train other people on your team. Even if it's just you, these are really great quick reference guides. So we've built our brand guide in Canva. I've got that link here, and that's just our visual brand guide. So I might go over there and look at it if I want to see what the color code for something is. That's also, color codes are also something I would put here. Another link that we'll add in here as well is going to be a link to where our logos are and anything else you can really just that you use on a regular basis that you need to drop in. So the other thing that I do is I like to plan the content. And so we've got a content plan here. So you can see this is a completely different setup. The last setup was a board setup. If you've used Trello and you've migrated over to Asana, you're going to be really familiar with the board view, and you can flip between the two. This is the best thing that I love about Asana because my mind does work in board view. It also works in the list view, just depending on what the project is or what type of work I'm doing. And my different clients, they benefit differently from a list or a board view. But what is amazing is that you can click on board or list. And I love it. I love that I can create something in a list, but I can still see it in a board. So my content plan is actually something, and also our brand and our copy guidebooks are all really set up to view in a board view. But if I have somebody on my list, on my team that's like, I really want to see this in a list, they can do it here as well. So I'm going to hop into board view and just show you sort of how to set this up. So you can set up board view different ways. You can do Kanban boards where you have things in different categories as they progress through, a drafting journey. So if you have a piece of content and you write the content and then it has to be recorded or it has to be uploaded to your website, and then it has to be published, and then it has to be shared. You can do that and set up your Kanban boards that way. The other way we do it is I have resources. So these are our tools and our resources that we need to create content. Here's our list of content ideas. So these are just things as they pop in our minds, as somebody runs across something, or if we have a client that says, hey, I have this question, and we know, hey, that'd be a great piece of content, we'll put it here in our content creation board. If it's something specifically for social media or a Facebook video, we kind of separate it that way to help. And then here's our repurposing strategy. So this is just the way that our workflow is. So I'll record something, and then my VA, she's going to go in and she'll edit that video, and then she'll create a couple pieces of content for it over on social. And we have this all mapped out. And the reason it's mapped out is not necessarily because we need this on a daily basis, but we need to know and document our processes. So the best way to do that, so when more team members come in, is put it in here in our content plan. So now that we've got all of these things that are documented, we can use it to remind us on specific pieces of content. This is ready for your review. This is ready for editing, whatever it might be. But we also have the process documented so we can share it with other team members. So that's about all I wanted to show you today. I wanted to make it real easy and show you a couple different ways that I use Asana and how I track my business information in Asana. It's probably the biggest thing for all of you out there is you make goals. You can see my long-term goals are down here. I'm going to show you a card real quick. So when I click on here, you can see this is what it looks like. You can assign it to somebody. You can see we do not have this assigned to anybody here, and it's just a link to where our document is. So you don't even have to put the information in here. It's just a place that's a quick reference to be able to link out to those documents over on Google Drive and whatever shared drive tool that you're using. So click down below so you can subscribe for more videos just like these. We'll be talking a lot about Asana and organization, as well as online marketing for your small business. Hope to see you soon.